What's up, man? Nice to meet you too. How are you? I'm
But
in a hotel right now, but
oh,
yeah,
well, that's a good selection of whiskeys in the hotel. Nice.
that's not bad, right? I know. I
That's
I don't really drink any of that. They don't have the gin that I drink. It should
oh,
be there.
which gin do you drink?
Hendrix gin.
Oh,
Even though I don't drink on tour, so
really?
nah,
So
I can't. I mean,
you
I
don't fit
can,
with
but I
the
don't.
with the rock star cliche then.
No, I like when I'm not touring. It's highly secretive stuff, but
Does it? Do you feel that it affects your performance, or it's like a mindset professional
no,
thing?
it's no, it's my like it's more my voice. Like it's not good for like your range and all that shit. So it's like and I'm singing so hard every night. I don't need another and I'm flying and all that shit. So, but it's yeah, it's good. It's good for me.
What does perform make to you in your body? Maybe that kind of adrenaline or something like that. Does it transport you somewhere?
I don't when I'm performing, I don't really need any transport. When I'm
Hmm.
writing, I like it. Like I sometimes like to like kind of change my thing or like relax or like get loose, whatever. But when I'm performing, it's like work. Like there's a lot of body, physicality,
Hmm.
vocally, everything. I don't even like to have one before I go on. It's just like because it's like taking a shot or doing smoking something or whatever before you go out for a run. Like okay, that
Yeah,
that would be weird. I mean, I will tell you, I'm wild, just
I
not when
believe
I'm
so.
touring.
I can believe that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't post a lot for a reason.
But there's these two sides of artists. You mentioned
Yeah.
them. One is writing songs, working on a studio
Hmm.
maybe, and the other one is being on tour. I have like
Yeah.
this fantasy about how it is being on tour. I imagine you get dragged from one city to another. You don't get time to see anything or to be with
Yeah.
anyone. Is it
Yeah.
like that?
It's just like that. And I
Fuck.
basically, I get up in the morning, like I sleep until I can't sleep anymore. And then I wake up and I just hang out and then I do yoga and then I start getting ready to leave the hotel, go to sound check, then I go, it's not I'm just mostly trying to like stay chill before I go on stage. Like I'm not one of those people, I usually have press and stuff like that. I'm not really one of those people that gets up and like roams around a city for 3 hours before I start my shit. And I'm just not like that. I don't like, yeah. I see stuff when I see it, you know what I mean? And you go back to places and yeah, I'm more concerned with like meeting the people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'd rather have a cool interaction with like people that are at the hotel, like work at the hotel or hanging out at the hotel, you know, have a nice conversation with someone like that. That means more to me than like, you know, trying to walk 4 miles to go see something. I'm
You've
just
been to
not
Buenos
like
Aires
that.
twice already.
Yeah.
Both times sold out. First
Don't ask me
on
what
the
I've seen. Don't ask me what I've seen. I've not seen shit.
No, no, no. That was not what I wanted to ask you. On the other side, it was like, did you get to make any connections with people here?
Hell yeah. 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 I mean, I like that's and yeah, I mean, like I get to meet fans, which it's not even like, there's no other word to call a person. You call a person that comes to your show as a fan, but you know, it's just like they're just people who like happen to like your music, and so I happen to like making music, so they happen to like listening to it, so then we can like talk about shit. I don't know, like we get to meet because of that, and then we just like kind of hang. You just get to like kind of fall in love with the city through the eyes of the people that live there, and it's cool. I love that.
And does it happen to you with New York?
I don't give a fuck about New York. Nah. I'm
Really?
just kidding. No, I love New York. I'm from New York, but I live in LA, and yeah, I just think they both. I mean, I'm so happy to have like grown up in and really lived hardcore in New York City. In my young adult life, and yeah, I think it taught me so much. But I'm quite fond of LA, as far as I don't think I'm not sure I would appreciate LA as much if I was brought up here, but there's something about it that I just that's very inspiring to me, and it brought out all my best work, to be honest. New York kind of confined me too much, and LA kind of like opened me up a lot.
I need to ask you if you are connected to your Italian roots, or it's something that just far away.
I feel like I was more connected to my Italian roots before I went to Italy. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, I'm American Italian. Yeah, exactly. I'm American Italian, and I just and I don't give a shit about it either. You know what I mean? I feel like American Italians always say, American Italians like, I'm Italian. They don't even fucking speak Italian. It's like, shut the fuck up. Whatever. And there's some similarities, but Italians are very different, they have, I don't know, like there's some like kind of like, there's this passion, there's this like stubbornness, there's this like loud fucking thing, and yeah, there's some of that, but I think that like the nuances are very different, and that's like to me that's everything, I mean that's not to get too like fucking weird here, but like that's songwriting to me, like nuance. It's just like why do two completely disparate people like the same song? Because they hear different things in it that are like kind of triggering parts of them, and that's what's great about touring, is that like like even going through South America, like the difference between an Argentinian crowd and a Brazilian crowd is can be huge, but like if you ask me to explain it, I don't really know how to explain it.
Yeah, but
I have songs that are big in certain countries where most people don't know really what I'm saying, but they can hear what I'm saying. Like they can feel what I'm saying is what I mean. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, it's the melody of something that's like bringing them to these emotions, and that's another thing I love about songs, because it's like you can reach people on different levels, and even if you are like, sometimes I've had songs that like I hear a certain way. I mean, I remember, and it sounds so like silly, but I remember going through one of the harder breakups that I went through, where and then you listen to these breakup songs, and you're like, oh, like a song you've heard like your whole life, like a song I heard like my parents play. I was like, wow, that's so true. And I know it just kind of always washed over me before, and then I listened to it when I'm in this place, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's what they were talking about, And so it's,
and how does it feel as an artist and as a songwriter that people can do whatever they want with your songs? Because maybe you wrote that song out of the purest pain and heartbreak, and someone takes that song and maybe they turned it into, oh, this is our song with my girlfriend. And
totally, I mean, I lived that, because one of my close friends is I won't tell her name, but she's a big actress, whatever, and she got married, and their song was Lost on You. You know what I mean? I'm like,
no,
that's okay, okay, sure.
This is not okay.
Yeah, it was just like really cool, because when I say they're saying I'm lost in you, like, you know what I mean? I'm lost on you, like I like just like lost on your whole thing, and I was using it as the like, do you understand what the fuck is happening right now, or are you clueless? So but I think people interpret it different, and there's something there. I mean, I think there's because there's still in every breakup song, in my opinion, it's like there's still love in there. You know what I mean? Like you could have the hardest, gnarliest, nastiest breakup song, but there's still just that you would write a fucking song about the breakup means that the love for that person is still in there, that you need to express this, so yeah.
I mean, does writing that song help you overcome that pain?
I don't know if it's overcome. It's just like something to like do, with it, like, because when you're like, it's like kind of when like if something hurts you, like always like kind of like ow, fuck, it still hurts. Oh shit. Oh,
you need to check.
Like,
you need to check if it still hurts.
Yeah, and it's like, so I think that it helps with that for sure. It helps dramatize the situation. You know what I mean? It's just like, I've had people say, oh, like, you used me just to get a song out of it. It's like, yeah, sure, okay. It's like, hey, guess what?
You've been used.
Write a song about me. Like, at least you got a fucking song written about you. Like, no one's ever fucking happy. It's like, I wrote a song about you. I wrote a hit song about you. You okay?
I would absolutely brag about that song. If I left you and you wrote a song about me, I would brag about it. Of course I would.
Exactly, right?
Of course
I don't have a fucking hit song written about me. Where's my fucking hit song? Huh?
Well, you should date a pop star. Then you should date Taylor Swift. Then you would get a love song about you.
Oh my god! But yeah, there you go.
I
think you can stand next to Taylor Swift and get a song written about you. She's really good like that. How you doing? I mean, I'd be like, how you doing?
Yeah, it's been like more than 20 years since the release of Heart-Shaped Scar. You've got a wonderful career, but I don't know if you think so, but I think so.
Thank you.
Best. That's for the best.
Lucky bastard.
How do you feel about that road that you've been to? When you look back, it's been, I know it's like round years are some significant things. Sometimes it's more than 20 years. Like, how do you feel about that? It's the same Laura. It's a different Laura.
Well, it's LP, so there's that. That's a big that's a big change right there.
That's
because I am, because that is me. Like, you think about whoever named me Laura. Who is that, Ma? Like, my mother, naming me Laura, like, and she's knew me the best, in the beginning, but they don't know you yet. You know what I mean? That's not like, that is a perfect example of like, that is not you yet. LP is what is, because LP is me. It's my name. It became my LP is the person that went through all the shit. And that was a like sizable amount of shit. I'm so thankful. Like, my perspective from all of it is the biggest gain, is the most invaluable thing that I have. I mean, beyond the fucking the songs and success and all those things, which I'm extremely grateful for. But my perspective, my hard-won perspective through it all, that now informs like my appreciation and my, gratitude and my art in general. It's just like, I'm super happy about it. It's like a great achievement, personal achievement for me, that like, I can think back to many things that were so fucking hard, and I don't have that like, I don't feel sorry for myself about it or sad about it. I'm just like, thank God, it's like, wow, it's like I'm just like kind of like, holy shit, I got through that, like, and also, and I'm not bitter about it. I had to move recently because some unfortunate shit, I haven't really talked about it, and I won't really talk about it too hard.
Okay.
But ultimately I could have gotten like really upset about it and bitter about it, but I'm actually happy because it like pushed me to like kind of go another place, and I think that's going to be a really cool change for me, and so yeah, I mean, I just think and the reason why I can do that is because I'm experienced enough to know that these things happen, and for a reason is like a little bit too obtuse an expression, like everything happens for a reason. I mean, that's a little too broad for me, but it definitely happens, to like things to like kind of, you got to let go for a minute to like kind of let things do something, whenever you hold too tightly, in my experience, you kind of fuck yourself. So I think if that's one of the many things I've learned in everything, is that, don't force it, don't hold on too tight, and just like flow,
Amazing. I get it. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your generosity here.
Hell yeah. Thank you. You're the sweetest. I like you.
Oh, thank you. See you in 2 weeks then.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right. 2 weeks in Buenos Aires. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, my friend. Bye. See you soon. Bye.
See you soon.
you.